Hello, this is part 5.2.3, episode 14 of the Paralevel 19 compendium. Detailed practice playing for lines. The third is mainly played for lines game, so let's just analyze, not to repeat everything. The start is probably a little bit for Tetris. Oh, it isn't. It's just for lines. And again, two mistakes to start, because why not? Okay, this is a measure of. Probably maybe I even wanted to set up a right with Tetris here, because it's there's no score, no lines. In one line, that in this case doesn't matter. It's starting the game with a Tetris is always good, and there is nothing. So in this case, sometimes the right well is good just to try to fill the left sphere at first, and then see if it fills, and if it fills itself, quite often it will give the pieces to create a Tetris setup, even totally risky, when you can break your board and then see if you can clean it. To set up a Tetris, break the board while waiting for long bar. If the long bar doesn't come, you're dead. If it comes, you get a Tetris, and then clearing. Usually this game takes about 15 lines. Maybe not 15, but I think about 15. And then just playing, very often it gives a successful outcome. But now this is another reserve. I wanted to put it here. Somehow I have das for this, or maybe there wasn't das. Maybe it was tapped 2 times. I don't know. I think it was tapped 2 times. And I see it now. Yes, it was tapped 2 times. It's amazing I was able to do it with my tapping not skills. Okay, so burning this as fast as possible, opening the hole. And yes, it looks like I wanted to make this Tetris on the right well. Yes, I really wanted, and this is what I meant, why it's very often worth trying. Of course, if there's very start of the game, if it's during the very start of the game. This O should go here. I don't know why it goes here. And now I burned immediately, because there's no place to put this S, while this seems to be seems to keep the board simple, instead of putting it here and then thinking whether to go. In this case, the O would come, so the O would be there, so everything would solve itself, but overall the O would come, but this only creates this hole, and this setup, very typical setup when you're writing for a T or a long bar, happens a lot, so you exactly know what to do, and due to this, everything should be alright in case of tactics and strategy. Okay. And this beautiful adjustment again. I don't know if it's an adjustment. Maybe I already already wanted to put it in this way when I saw it, but it makes this little hole opened, while in this case filling it with a J here wouldn't be good, because it leaves this 4 wide too high hole on the left, which is very unpleasant everywhere. So I think this is very nice, and everything gets clean. Oh. But why not here? I don't know. It should go here. It's very important to open this right hole as fast as possible if there's a clean way for it. This again should go to the left. This shows in a very great way why it should go. This also should, not only can, but very often should go to the left immediately, even if they look strange there and are needed, but they feel this only the first column is problematic on the plan 19. Without it, it would be easy to make Tetrises on the right column. This is the what to do with the first column is the key to success. It's again the clearing stuff, very methodical. Again, a control tool. All the time, the same. Another control tool, that was a misdrop, I think. But it doesn't really matter in this case. Of course, every misdrop is bad, but still, control tools. And that was strange. I don't know why I put it here in this way. It can burn here, but there's no need, because if there's that huge space on the right, while this makes the right displacement, makes the right even better, but it's like, no, it just makes no sense, but fortunately it doesn't break the board significant. I mean, it breaks the board significantly because of this, but not in a way that should create some greater problems with clearing the board. And this is very, very important stuff, this one. Not here, but here. It's very important not to leave this hole with this hole. It's a strategy itself. It's this 4 right hole is game, and especially on level 18 pace killer here also creates a lot of problems. It's impossible. After this, there's totally no space, no place to do anything with S or Z, and T also becomes a kind of problematic, because after it there will be something needed. That's why it goes immediately to burn this as fast as possible. Become clean, starting from this line, which will be the second line after this burn, and slowly opening these holes that will be created on the now second row and then for the first row. Like what happens, so slowly burning, opening it. There should be no problem again. Yes, everything gets clean. This is also a perfect example of what I meant when I said a lot of things will come up during the actual games. A minor example of it. Okay, now there's a need to say something about this one. No place to put this so it burns. And this is, I think, a little bit better in this case than this, because after this there's still no burn setup, but everything's totally broken right now in Sure, and waiting for something to fit. I don't think there's just time for it if there's no uh, there are no good places to wait for the piece on the right. Also, for a great example of how no space to wait to put pieces on the right breaks the whole board. So it must go here. Now it must rely on the pieces that come. Fortunately, there's a long bar, so it's only one line. Without this long bar, it would be very unpleasant. There would be some hard clearing. Maybe not even not successful. And again, no care about this point. This point is way more problematic because it requires a T or an L or a long bar here, so just burning these two lines, you can do it as long as they open themselves, or just try here and see whether there's a chance to open one of them. For sure, you shouldn't force opening them both at the same time, because you have unlimited time to do whatever you want, so you can stay here for 50 lines. It would be great. It would be really great to stay here for 50 lines, because only more lines, better score, and then as a bonus, maybe the game will be a little bit easier with this one more line if the score and line counter is bigger. Again, this O's to the left. Doesn't matter, there's a hole under them. I put it immediately because there was a lot of space on the right, and if this gets filled, just a long bar here cleans it. So it should be very good now. This hole is better than the one I had on the left. Maybe it would be slightly better now to put this O on the left too. But maybe I had no dust, I don't know. Still just waiting. Oh, this is a mistake. It should go here. This could have lost the game with no long bar. I'm just very hopeful of this one also. Maybe here it would be slightly better, but I don't know because of this whole two white space on the left, this point and this point being empty. Maybe it's a little bit better, I'm sure. Don't know, this was a total blunder. Fortunately the pieces come. Beautiful RNG. and again leaving the it's open, not closing this, but in this way not being closed but being opened, because it isn't playing for Tetrises, it's playing for lines. After this here, and this here, it's casual playing for lines, typical setup. If it's playing for lines, then leaving it opened and everything should be alright. And despite, in this case, the long bar would be in the next piece. I mean here, here, and here the Tetris, it isn't any mistake. It isn't lost Tetris, but in truth it's a few more lines, a few thousand additional points to the score, and a clean board. There's absolutely unlimited time. Very important. Or again, this was I wouldn't name it bad RNG, but it wasn't secured in a proper way. Here after this burn, it should go here, I think, because this makes this a kind of complexity. So again, this whole you can just don't know what to do, because there's no like thing to focus on, and just it's very easy to combine it, like what happened in True. Because now this far right hole, it tends to create a lot of problems, and this Z in True doesn't fit anything. And with this, this is an unfortunate. There are two unfortunate pieces, but it should be totally savable. It's another unfortunate piece. Maybe this one, maybe, was lost significantly due to RNG, but I think it's all mainly because putting this long bar here instead of here. Putting this J here instead of here. And this Z should be put here, I think. Not to create this hole on the right. Now it's good pieces or game over. And game over. Okay, so this is everything about this game. In the next episode, next part, the next game. Thanks, bye.